There's always time to do the right thing. And this is thoughts while I was thinking about doing the right thing. And these opinions are mine and mine alone. And there's a right way and a wrong way. And you always want to do it the right way because that way your life is a lot more smoother when you do it right. And nobody has the power to be perfect and do everything perfect all the time, but there's always a time to do things right and the best you can. And that's the way all of you can do is the best you can. And when you do things right, people don't pay any attention. They only pay attention when you do things wrong. So your life is a lot smoother when you do things right. And doing the right thing isn't always easy. In fact, sometimes it's really hard. But to remember, they're doing the right thing is always right. And so we want to do it right. And management is doing their things right, and leadership is doing the right thing. So we got to have the right management, the right leadership, and doing the right thing all the way. You just do it right the first time, and then you don't have to do it over again. So that saves you time and a lot of energy. So do the right thing, do it right, and do the right thing even when nobody's looking, because that's integrity. You always got to think about that, and that's so other thoughts while I was thinking is doing it right when nobody's looking, and that makes it easy to do things right when you have that right attitude about doing things right. And it's a choice. It's always a choice to do things right. So we got to watch out for your choices you make because they're the one that makes it. And it's more important to do the right thing than it is to do things right. So let's always think about doing the right thing, and doing it right will come on naturally. And you got to watch over these distractions because they're here to interrupt you, and life is full of them. There's everything in the world. There's your computer, there's your radio, there's outside ambient noises and everything else. So you got to pay attention to doing things right. And you got to keep your mind clear of all this social media and high tech and stuff, and do the things right because they're all interference with what you're doing. And, a day in your life is just like your life because you have a lot of errands to run and you forget it and you get off on some other haphazard thing, and pretty soon the day's over and you hadn't done anything that you was intended to do. And that's kind of the way your life's going to be because that's the way it is. That's the way life goes, but you got to do the right thing the best you can, and you got to quit procrastinating and keeping that how all that thinking about all that stuff you got to do. You just got to get up and do it and do the right thing. And we don't have to wait till somebody builds a fire under us to get us to eventually do the right thing. We got to do it automatically all the time. So we got to know that the biggest obstacle that we have is our own mind, and we got to get our mindset to do the right thing all the time. And our mind's got to believe in ourselves, and we got to do that, believe in ourselves, and we got to believe in ourselves when nobody else will. So that's the main thing is you got to believe in yourself, and everything will be better. But when you're driving and your passions and stuff, you got to hold the reins of reason and be reasonable about how you approach things and just do the right thing at the right time. And the mistakes that you make may uh, change your life for the better. And we got to look at these mistakes maybe instead of mistakes as lessons learned. We got to learn our lessons, and we do it by making mistakes. So let me look at these learning these lessons and go on. And I don't want to offend anybody with my sense of humor, but sometimes maybe I will because I speak sarcasm fluently, and sometimes that hurts other people's feelings, but I don't intend to. And we got those distractions of people interrupting us and coming around and laying other things and jobs to us and other errands to run and all that. But we got to stay focused on what we're doing. We just can't let all these outside interferences interfere with doing things right. And when we do our things right, we can pat ourselves on the back. We don't have to wait till somebody else comes in, because sometimes when we do things right, nobody notices or nobody pats us on the back. So we can sit there and tell us we did an excellent job, and that's okay because we did things right, and we need to accept that. We just got to get her done. That's all there is to it. We just got to get her done, and we're getting her done. And when we get her done, we got to congratulate ourselves. It's a way to go. You bet. You did it right. You did it right, and you did a great job by doing it right. And just enjoy the fact that you did it right. And when you do the right thing the right way, you have nothing to lose, and so you have nothing to fear. So that's the way it is. We just got to do it right because we don't want to have anything to fear. And the secret of getting things done is to act, and we got to act. We just can't sit there and look at it. We got to act on it. And otherwise, we'll sit there being distracted on all these social media and stuff, and walk off the cliff, and never get it done right. And we got to get rid of all of that ambient noise about the social media of interrupting our thinking, and we got to get back to doing our job and doing it right. And doing the right thing isn't always easy. In fact, sometimes it's real hard. But when you remember that, doing the right thing is the right way to go. So we want to go the right way. And that's my thoughts while thinking. And thank you for watching. And this is Adios Amigos, and we'll see you on the flip side.